What's up guys, today we're playing the most popular version of Tron in Modern right now. So this is the version that was made popular during the Pro Tour. It was specifically geared towards the Modern meta at the time, and it's still pretty relevant. The numbers are really weird, so I wanted to give it a try, see what everything was about, and see if it played a little differently than what I'm used to. So overall, this is a pretty stock list with the lands, the Boseiju, the forests, Karns, rings, all these things. So I'll just talk about the numbers that make this list particular to this specific and not the generic 4 of everything. So this list is only running 1 chromatic star. Typically you see 4 to go along with the 4 sphere. The reason that it's running a star and like not the reverse is because sphere doesn't use the stack. When you cycle chromatic star, you can respond to its triggered ability. This is primarily important for bowmasters. They can't flash it in response to drawing. It gets around like very niche cases, like nobody plays Lantern but me and other people, but you can cycle without them activating anything. The second weird thing about this list is it's only running 3 scrying. So because it's more of kind of like a mid-rangey kind of like not like Turbo Tron, is it's only running 3 scrying, so you don't have to get turn 3 Tron on 3 according to the people that made this. Again, I'm skeptical about all these numbers, but we're trying it. Instead, we're replacing it with like a Talisman of Resilience. So this is top ramp, so we can get our 4 drops on turn 3. So we can get turn 3 rings and KGCs here. So we don't necessarily need turn 3 Tron if we hit land drop Talisman into 4 drop. Again, a little questionable, but it helps with Blood Moon and it kind of rams us a little bit. Lastly, this list is running 3 Dismembers. Sometimes you'll see 1, maybe 2, but 3 to get under Scam. It kills Ragavan turn 1. Scam Fury is a real thing. You can just like die turn 1 to a Scam Fury if you don't have any answers. So that's the reason this list is running 3 Dismember. Lastly, it's running 1 Karn Liberated for whatever reason. If you can't give up on Karn, we love Karn. He's just like the OG. Is he that good right now in the meta? Most likely not, but like a 1-of's not going to kill you. There are no 8 drops in this list, so there's no Ugin, there's no Cityscape Leveler besides on the sideboard. Mostly trying to play around like the One Ring and Karn, build your board up from that way, maybe get some Worm Coils in there as well. For the sideboard, this is a completely tailored sideboard for Karn the Great Creator package. I usually like maybe like 1 or 2 Veils or just maybe something that's not an artifact, but this is completely geared towards Karn. So we have like Phyrexian Metamorph, this can copy whatever we need. Walking Ballista, Chalice, EE, Sundering Titan. This has been the MVP with all the 5-color decks running around, Beans. This is just like lights out if they don't have a counterspell. Same with Cityscape Leveler, just casting it, gets around counterspells, blows up something, pretty awesome. We have our 4th Worm Coil in the side, Scan's really popular, so this is really good against that. Ensnaring Bridge, Stone Brain for combo decks, Coding just goes well with Karn. Cursed Totem is a new addition, a lot of Yawgmoth, Hardened Scales, just kind of shuts everything off, it's pretty good. Pithing Needle to name Planeswalkers, Boseijus, Field of Ruins, Haywire Mites for Blood Moon, any other artifacts and enchantments, Urza Saga, and then Tormod's Crypt. So that way we can play KGC and get Crypt and nuke the graveyard just with no mana. So overall, this is the Pro Tour version of Mono Green Tron. Do we agree with this? I'm not sure, but you guys can figure it out when you watch the games. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get in the gameplay. Welcome to match 1. We're on the play here. And let's see what we have. 2 Tron lands, a map, no green mana for Ancient Stirrings. This is not looking good, so we're gonna mull this one. This one is just as bad for the most part. Just a lot of dig, but no like immediate Tron, no ramp to get Tron. So we're gonna try one more time. All right, this one we can keep. It's a little better than the first 2, not by much. Gonna pitch the green source, pitch Ulamog because it's too expensive, and I guess we'll try this. We'll go power plant map, go, and then hopefully we can like draw into the second Tron land. Opponent kept 7, so not looking too good. Hopefully they don't like Thoughtseize. I mean, it's not the biggest deal, I guess. As long as we're making our land drops, we can map for a Tron piece. Oh my god. This is our worst matchup by far. Match 1 against Mill. That's not too bad. Play out Saga. We'll pass the turn. I'm gonna go get a land, like a guaranteed land, instead of playing out Relic. Relic's good against Drown, but again, this is like our worst matchup. All right, let's let them mill a little bit, because so with this, like if they mill Tron lands and they go to surgical Tron land, it lets us know that we can't get Tron. So there's no point. You could argue trying to get a Tron land to make it less likely that they hit one. So there's like 2 parts with that. Do we get a Tron land? Because the other alternative would be to either get a green source in case we draw something, or another Saga for more aggression. I'm gonna go get I'll get a mine here. And I was gonna say, if we do that, they can archive trap us, but they're gonna be able to do that regardless. Mine, tower. Okay, so we drew the power plant. That sucks. All right, so play out mine. I guess we just start making constructs, to be honest. There's no point in playing this if we're not casting spells for drown. We could play this so that way it turns off their draw spells beyond. But again, I'm not expecting to win this match at all. All right, they crack this. This is just a matchup you never want to see as Tron. You just kind of accept that you're never going to win. And if you do, they have to get extremely unlucky. Tower. So they've only hit one tower at least. Jace. They can mill us for 20, right? They milled us. They still haven't hit the tower. At this point, it's not looking like it. They just hit that. All right, so they hit our tower. And we don't even have anything in the sideboard. We have no Titans for this matchup either. So that's another reason to play out Relic as well. We could play it out to play around. All right, we'll make a token. It's not really much we can do. We have 20 cards left. I'm just going to make another token here. You could float a mana, play one ring, but we don't really want to draw cards. Oblivion Stone's not very good. And go search. Get a Relic here. We'll attack. Oh my god. Yeah, they just have Arc. Yeah, we just lose. I mean, they had like the nuts and they're against us, so it's just like a lose-lose. There's really nothing we can do in this matchup here for sideboards either. Like just bring in more cards. I don't even think. Like Needle for Jace. Stonebrain does nothing. Dismember for Crabs. Relic's fine. I mean, I'll bring in a Tormod's Crypt just to have... Again, it does help with the graveyard. Really have nothing for this matchup. All right, we'll be on the play. All right, now that we know what we're up against, this is a good enough hand. We have turn 3 Tron into Karn here. Play land map, go. But yeah, this is just like a dream matchup for Mill. Island Crab. We didn't see any of their Field of Ruins either, so it's just like they have Surgical, Field of Ruin, they mill all our stuff. We'll play Tower. Let's search now before like give them a chance to draw Archive Trap, even though they could already have it. We search enough that Archive Trap is always like active for them also. Rune Crab, this, they mill again. They milled our Ulamog, I would have liked that. So they could just hold up Drown here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they just counter whatever they want. I guess we're gonna bait out with Wormcoil. We know they have Drown. Then we play out map. I'd rather have Karn resolve than Drown. I'm not sure what Karn's getting here though. Like maybe Titan, I don't know. All right, they milled Beseju, One Ring, Dismember, Tasha's hits 14. Karn, Dismember. All right, they're tapped out at least. We can also get these with Karn, which is pretty cool, but the only thing we can get is like Tormod's Crypt or One Ring, which isn't too relevant here. They have 3 cards in hand. So I'm looking to see how many Tron lands we have left. Power plant, or how many towers? 1, 2, 3. All right, they hit all our towers. Power plant. All right, we can get that. I don't know if it's worth it to save this in case they have like a Field of Ruin. Like I don't think Coding does anything. To 7, 8. Let's play Karn with this mana. We can play Relic. Probably just get I guess Coding is the best bet. There's really not much else we can do. Like we'll get Coding this time. Like we could get Sundering Titan kills 2 lands. It's not like the biggest deal. Coding kills 1 at a time. Get Coding. Play out a land. I'm just gonna play out Coding, play out Relic, and just hold up Relic. And instead of upkeep stop, kind of keep them off. If they only have like 3 lands or something, keep them off Tasha's. They only have 3 cards in hand, so maybe we have a chance. No, they drew another land. If they shock that in, then I'm scared. But they're thinking about it. They didn't shock it in, okay. I mean, then I'm scared that they didn't shock, I don't know. Because that means they have just so many lands, it doesn't matter, and they don't need to cast anything. We didn't have enough to get Ballista and shoot Crab, which is another option. So it looks like they're holding up Drown. They could have Surgical. I don't know what they would Surgical though. All right, we drew another land source. I mean, in theory, we can, do we want to like, we can Liquid Metal Coding this and then just Sundering Titan them? Is that like the best? We lose our forest, I guess, but like who cares? Well, if we do that, then we can't Sundering Titan them because we're going to plus on a land. 1, 2, just is 10, 11 mana. Yeah, I don't think taking them off mana is like the way to win this. Just have to like start dealing damage. So we can make a 5/5 Ballista, shoot this, put that down to 2. Plus on this, kill their land. We always have to hold up Relic though. And we could always get Cityscape Leveler and just kill the Crab. I kind of like that. Kills Crab, puts a clock on. All right, we'll cast Cityscape Leveler, eat the Crab. So that was a mistake coding that before thinking, but it's all right. And then we'll just pass. So we're gonna keep holding up Relic just in case. They have 4 mana, another Crab. I'm assuming they just have like all lands. They're gonna play another land here. Bridge. All right, that's fine. I can't believe they brought in Bridge. So they do have another land, geez. All right, they mill us, they mill us, they mill us. What does, I mean, we can get Haywire Might for the bridge. We're at 17 cards. I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna keep map open, keep relic open. So we can't attack, which is annoying. They have 1 card in hand. We'll just plus. That's stirrings. See if we can hit anything. Oblivion Stone. We're just not gonna take anything. Play the land, play Wormcoil, and then just pass. And then next turn we will, I guess, go get Haywire Might, blow up bridge. We have 16 cards left. We only have 1 card in hand. Play another crab. Yeah, I didn't think to bring in any Haywire Mites because I really didn't think they'd be bringing in bridge, but it's like fine. How many cards do we have actually? We have 1, 2 cards left. Another Wormcoil. I wonder if we can, if it's worth it to, if we attack here, we kill a crab, they chump this, and then they have like 1 turn. Yeah, I think that's fine. I can't imagine Karn like stopping them doing anything. Get Haywire Might. If they counter it, we just relic ourselves. All right, we'll crack Haywire Might. Get rid of bridge. Bridge is gone. Move to combat. Ruin crab. So they should chump here and just take 8. I mean, or they could just take it all. They're down to 2. Play out Wormcoil, and then they have 1 turn. They're still playing it out, so like I don't know if they have what their last card is, or they're just waiting to like top deck another bridge maybe. If they get a bridge, then we just have to top deck like, all right, nice, wow, we won that one. See, that's what I'm saying. You have to get super lucky. They didn't do anything, and we were able to pull it out. All right, so we'll bring in a Haywire Might. Take out. I mean, Crypt can be fine inside too. It's more cards for them to mill. Karn gets rid of bridge. Ulamog does. We just have to dodge the Field of Ruins. We can bring in Pithing Needle to name Field of Ruin, actually. I don't mind doing that either. Dismembers for crabs. Wormcoil, honestly, it's good to have more cards against mill, but like less. This Wormcoil is just not very impactful. So it's just like, do you, don't you? I mean, I'd rather have like Sundering Titan over Wormcoil. If Chalice on 1 is decent, but then that turns off all our 1-drops. Stonebrain. I think we'll try that and see if we can get lucky. We're on the draw this time, so it's going to be a lot harder. And we have to keep, we're going to have to keep like more like deliberate hands. They kept 7 again. We can't keep this though, right? Like tower into relic, tower into map. It just, like even if they have field, all right, I'll keep this. We do have Boseiju for bridge as well. I'm going to pitch Boseiju though, because this is for crab. We just have a lot of ways to find lands and stuff. We don't have to worry about finding lands. So hopefully they just crack and get a crab, and then we can just dismember it. All right, that's a start. Pithing Needle, that's awesome too. So we're going to be playing the control game here. This is, you kind of have to like learn how to pivot. So this will name Field of Ruin. We can even go like Forest into Talisman into Stirrings if we want, depending on what they play. Another crab. All right, well, there's Field of Ruin. Okay. They hit Power Plant. We already have 1 in play, so if they surgical that, it doesn't really matter. They cast Soul Guide Lantern, hit Ballista. I wonder why they bring in Soul Guide Lantern here. All right, well, let's play out the tower. We'll play out Talisman, and we'll play Pithing Needle, naming Field of Ruin. Nice. All right. So far, we're in like a decent spot right now. Nothing too like intimidating here. The worst case scenario is if they mill the mine and then surgical it. It's not like terrible, but obviously we'd rather have full on Tron here. All right, they cycle Fractured. They do not hit the mine. They also might bring this in because they're worried about like a Titan, so that's fair. All right, they did hit a mine, so if they have surgical, we lose out. It looks like they have it. Yep. All right, so we're gonna be playing the fair game here. So it's like if they don't have that, we get to go Stirrings into mine and then have Tron, and then they can't destroy anything. All right, we do draw Karn. That's pretty good. That also shuts off Soul God Lantern. All right, I'll play out Karn. We play this now too before they have like counterspell up. Sideboard. So we could get coding now. We could play it next turn and start nuking their lands, which is a thing. What sucks is that they're going to be able to just replay Oboro a lot. We could Stonebrain their Ensnaring Bridges. We don't really care about that. Yeah, I think we're just going to get coding here. Well, do we have anything in exile? We do have Ballista. We'll just get coding now. I'm not sure how relevant it's going to be, but I don't really know what else to get, especially without Tron. It's going to be annoying. Ballista's a clock. We're not going to be able to make big mana here. The one time we actually want like a shuffle effect or a Titan. All right, they return Oboro and replay it. They hit Karn. Okay, they cycle Fractured again. They hit Karn, Relic. I'm glad they tapped. No, they can still return it. It doesn't matter if it's tapped or not. But they're off Drown mana, so that's good. And regardless, even if they did have 2 mana up, we could just plus on. Well, never mind. Nothing. Ignore that. We still have to have coding in play. All right, so they're gonna pass the turn. Expedition map. We're gonna be playing coding regardless, so it doesn't matter if we like start cycling here. So plus on this, plus on Water Grave. They didn't return Oboro. That's interesting. I don't know if they like missed it. Let's Stirrings here. Haywire Might, Oblivion. So it thinks like we could take the guaranteed land or Haywire Might. I think I'd rather take the Might. Let's what's cool about Might too is we can turn anything into an artifact and exile it. Let's just play map now. I'm not gonna like expose Might. I mean, you could argue playing Might to get under counter spells. They don't have any black mana either, so I don't know if this is a necessarily a winning line doing this. All right, they drew a land for turn. We're like slowly losing though, because we don't have any pressure. All right, there's the ensnaring bridge. Do we have any dismembers left? One dismember. We have one dismember left. All right, we're gonna get rid of this Abora at least. I mean, you could argue plussing on or exiling Ruin Crab, but then bridge is still there. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, well, plus an Abora here. Play out Sphere. I mean, do we Stonebrain? Do we Stonebrain like Archive Trap? Is that a thing? Ugh, Ulamog. Okay. Did we search before? I'm trying to think if we did search. I don't think we've searched yet, so I'm gonna hold off searching. Maybe next turn we get Stonebrain and Stonebrain their Archive Traps. Again, if they just keep drawing lands, it might be best to just get rid of now they have 2 crabs. 1, 2, 3, but no lands. And this is just a terrible draw. Relic is a decent draw. Like they have 2 cards in hand. I think I'm gonna get Stonebrain here. Cast Stonebrain, activate it. I must want to name like their lands Archive Trap. Tell me they have Archive Traps in hand. No, they have Extirpate and Tron in the lock. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shieldred Edict, 3 Surgicals, Ashiok, another Ensnaring Bridge. They have 2 Swamps, 2 Watery Graves, 3 Islands. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to get rid of other lands either. And 3 Field of... Yeah, they have way too many lands. They have a Goose Quarter too. Jeez. All right, let's screenshot this. I mean, we get rid of all their black sources. Not that it helps with... So if we get Watery Grave and 2 Swamps, I don't know. I guess we'll pass. And just like hope that they just keep drawing like black cards. We're coding their island. Still nothing. It just sucks because if we like take them off stuff, take them off their lands, they can always just draw lands, but then they can't cast spells. It's the crabs that are doing us in here. And we only have 4 mana. We could go up to 5. Shoot. All right, well, that was a misclick. I didn't realize that the coding was still tapped. All right, well, all right, there's still Beseiju there. I don't want to get it now because I want to play a land. That sucks that happened. Do we have anything that we can... There's nothing we can get that we'd want to... Can't believe that happened. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I guess we might as well just get all the lands. We can always use Haywire Might to get rid of Ensnaring Bridge here. What a mistake. I'm just going to plus here. They shouldn't have an island right now. That sucks. Yeah, we're just going to keep holding up Relic too, just in case they ever draw a Surgical. No, they drew a black source. They mill 2 things. Man. Now they can extirpate whatever they want. That sucks. Oh, and they drew Shield. Oh my god. They drew Black Source and Shieldred's Edict. That is rough. Do we have any other Karns here? Karn, 2, 3. All right, there's still more Karns left. I don't think it's going to matter now, though. All right, we'll play Star, crack Star, O-Stone. And if we blow up everything, it just like doesn't matter either. Play land, play Relic. All right, they cycle to draw a card. We're at 13 cards in library. Every land is just 6 cards. Oh no, they're finding other lands. Yeah, there's no way we're winning this. It's a Ashok. Yeah, that's game. All right, match 2. Let's hope that this is not an impossible matchup. 1 lander. We're going to mull another... Not looking good again. So we've mulled the 5. Oh my god. These hands are like terrible though. They're not even like good. Like they're not even like close to being good. Like they just do absolutely nothing. We're gonna go to 4 here. All right, we'll keep this. This is also not very good, but it's like a slow burn. We have Sylvan Scrying, back Ballista. I mean, the One Ring could dig us out. Karn's really good too. I wish we could keep this 6. Turn 1, turn 2, Scrying. I'm gonna put back Karn. Oh shoot, we have to put back 3. All right, well, put back all the good cards. That's what you sign up for. Terrible 5s or 4s. So Affinity. Hopefully they don't have like a insanely quick start with what's it called? A lot of drums, a lot of ornithopters. No equipment though. That's what we want to see. No equipment. We love a Tron land here. Not a Tron land. We could always find one. Play Forest, play Sylvan Scrying, go get a Mine. So we have Mine. So we have turn 4 Tron. I guess we're going to play Map, Mine, go get Tower, and then start digging with the One Ring. All right, they play Urza's Saga. There's like a threat they can start. We just don't want to see a Helm. I feel like they have it. Oh, it's this one, up the Beanstalk. All right, so they're going to start casting free artifacts and triggering Beanstalk here. Sojourner's Companion and Frogmite. So we're going to be taking 6 next turn at the minimum. Oh my god, dude, what? Why are all our opponents having like the nuts today? So they just get to... Hell, just help me, guys. Come on. 4, 8, 12. This is absurd. All right, we'll play Map. Go get a Tower and pass. They just happen to find every freaking companion here. At least 14 damage. We're going to go to 6. We're going to play the One Ring. We're going to need to like... We need a Oblivion Stone off the top. That's the only way we're going to win. They make a Construct. Please don't have the... What's it called? Oh my god. Thought Monitor. And Mirror Enforcer. We have like 2 turns because we can play the One Ring, take a turn off. We have like 3 draws looking at it. Come on, Oblivion Stone. We have 4 in the deck. Oblivion Stone? No. All right. Play Tower. Play One Ring. So we do get to take a turn off at least. So we'll draw. Gotta just dig for the One Ring. Stirrings, that's good. Get us deeper for it. There's O-Stone. And we're not gonna play it now because I don't want them getting like a Haywire Mite and blowing it up. Dude, if they Pithing Needle this O-Stone, I'm gonna be so upset. They're gonna Pithing Needle this O-Stone and then we just can't win. Do they have it main? They have to have at least one main. We did everything right too, like play Tor out completely. Don't get a Pithing Needle. I'm trying to think of how else we would win this. We need Karn and Snaring Bridge. All right, they make another construct. Don't get a Pithing Needle. If they're not just slamming it, there's no way they have it, right? They got a Haywire Mite. Okay. So that's what we played around. We played around not playing out Oblivion Stone. So they're going to Haywire Mite our One Ring. That's fine. Look at us being smart. They play a land. They shouldn't play out anything else. I don't know why they made another construct, though. If they have to have other stuff in hand, right? Ancient Stirrings. So I'll play out mine here. This is 9 mana. I guess we'll Stirrings first. Oh, Karn's really good, too. Oh, Karn's really, really good. Can we afford to do... Karn's so good. We could keep Karn. We might as well just keep Karn and just O-Stone and reset, right? We'll get Karn here. They have enough mana to where, like, we don't really care about shutting this off. I mean, we could... Actually, we're just going to blow all this now. So that way they don't have a affinity count. And by them exiling the One Ring made it so that we didn't lose any life. So now they have to rebuild. Typically isn't too hard for affinity. Patchwork Automaton. Mine. Play out Karn. They can't activate Darksteel Citadel anymore either. So we can, the world is our oyster right now. We can get Ballista, just ping that and pay 2. We can get Wormcoil Engine, and get like whatever we want. Kind of like in Wormcoil Engine. Let's get Wormcoil Engine. Gain us some life, it's a blocker, and they concede. Nice. So we played Tora out and we got there. So that's cool. All right, against Affinity, we definitely want, do we want both mites? Wormcoil, EE, Chalice on 0 is really good. Let's see what's not good though. Karn is obviously not good. Relic of Progenitus, not good. Haywire Mite is good. I mean, Chalice on the draw isn't as good as it could be on the play with 0s. Wormcoil. Do we just keep one in the board just in case for Karn? I guess that's like a fine Karn target. Pithing Needle, but maybe we just want to like draw it and then maybe EE on 0. I don't know how much I care about that. I think on the draw, that's not as good. Let's bring in EE for constructs. Wow. Okay. So we finally get to keep a 7. We won the game on 4, by the way. So this is like an absurd 7. We have Karn, Wormcoil. We had some sideboard cards instead of this. It'd be even better, but it's pretty close. No turn 1 plays. So they could be like, they could have a Patchwork in hand and they're waiting to play out all their stuff. All right, that's really good too. So turn 3, we're gonna Wormcoil, and then turn 4, probably O-Stone, blow up the world. We don't have to play out Karn immediately. We also don't want to play this out before. All right, so they are doing what we said they were gonna do. Now they're gonna play out some 0 drops. So if they do bring a Needle, which I'm assuming they will, they have to choose between one of these two. And there's no right choice because this gets bridged. This just blows up whatever they don't name or whatever they named. All right, they pass back. Attack for 2 right now. This can make a construct. Power plant. I wouldn't even play this map out. So let's think. If we next turn we're going to play tower, play Wormcoil Engine. Then the following turn, there's like no time to crack the map. I don't think. Next turn we'll have 1 mana floating. Play map maybe. We'll just pass. This goes to 2. Because if we're gonna hold up 8 mana for Oblivion Stone, most likely. Springleaf Drum. Yeah, we'll yield for this. We're not gonna pretend we have a Dismember up. We would have used it already. All right, they have enough to make a construct. So we're 100% gonna play Wormcoil Engine here. I mean, we could always get a Ulamog. All right, we're gonna play Wormcoil Engine, play map, and get a tower and just cycle for like 2 turns from now. So 2 turns. Next turn we cycle this, get a tower, play tower. Most likely, unless we want to play this and play O-Stone, depending on what they do here. They're going to make a construct, obviously. The cool thing, well, they always have Darksteel, so this never goes away. I was going to say, if we could get rid of all their artifacts, we could blow up Glimmervoid too. I would love to play Karn there as well, because it shuts off 2 mana sources. If we get Bridge, we can't get Bridge because it just isn't good enough and dies to Patchwork. So like trading Karn and Bridge for this isn't worth it, I don't think. Not when we have so many other better plays. They get Shadow Spear. They equip. Oh, they don't equip. They're gonna equip with the Springleaf Drum Companion. Well, luckily they don't have Beanstalk out. And this O-Stone is just gonna wreck them. We're 100% gonna O-Stone. So that's like the downside with playing the map out. All right. We're going to block. I wanted to O-Stone and keep everything around with Wormcoil Engine, but I don't want to take 10. It's not worth it. We gain 6. And then unfortunately, like I said, I'd love to cycle this map for O-Stone, but we can't do that. All right, so we're gonna play out Saga, so that way this can start ticking. And this is 8, so let's get in. And by us doing this, they know that the jig is up. They should know. All right, they don't block, so they must not know. They could easily block here. So play out Saga, play O-Stone. I wonder if they just concede to this. They have no cards in hand, so it's just like blow up the world and they concede. Nice, we got there. I remember doing this back in like the Affinity days, like 2018, 2017. And this was like the one way to win because they'd be so much more faster than this. Welcome to match 3, we're on the play. This hand has a map. Go turn 1 map, turn 2 Saga. Doesn't have any ramp. I don't know, these are the hands where it's like, they're saying like you can keep these goofy hands, even though it's not turn 3 Tron, just because it has like a lot to do. Saga, the double Sagas throw me off though. Turn 1 map, turn 2 Saga, crack map. Let's try it, why not? We're trying to go along with the mentality that you don't need turn 3 Tron with this version. So see if we can put it to the test. Maybe this is like an obvious mulligan. All right, we're against Affinity or Hardened Scales. So Karn would be fantastic in this matchup. Wormcoil, decent. Play out Saga. I just don't want to see a Saga out of them. That's okay. And they play Saga. We have the 1 ring to hold them off. Wormcoil Engine's decent as long as they're not like killing us in one shot. But if we can draw Karn, that's just like game ending. We don't want to see, what's it called out of here? All right, so they get him for 1. Ravager is what we don't want to see. Patchwork, not the worst, not the best. I mean, it's a threat, but it's manageable. All right, that goes to 2. Play that out. It sucks we don't have any green. Maybe we should have played, I guess we'll make constructs, I guess, but maybe an argument to play Forest out so we can actually play Stirrings while we're just like doing nothing. Because they're going to grow this and we're just going to chump it, I guess. Springleaf, sure. All right, they're not making constructs. They're doing something. Yeah, this is kind of rough. Yeah, if we had a Forest here, we could have Stirrings for the mine, so that way we would have that in play already to have like the 1 ring ready. Next turn, we're probably just going to play the 1 ring. We're going to float mana. We're definitely going to chump. They're just playing all the spells into Ozolith. Okay, let's make a chump blocker. Float mana. Go get, I guess, a map, right? We're going to play out the Forest here. Play the 1 ring. Karn, that's huge. I would love to naturally draw a... they can just get like Haywire Mites too and kill the ring if they want. We can naturally draw the mine. That would be fantastic. But we have so many cards in hand, so getting a bridge isn't game over. And so they did get the Mite. They can just pop it now. Lucky for us, they don't know that we need this map for Tron Piece. So we can get mine here. Actually, we can, yeah, we have to use this right here. No, I'd love to not have to use the green source so we could Stirrings, but it's okay. So get mine, play mine. It sucks leaving mana on the table here. Play 1 ring, get protection, draw a card. They put a counter on Hangerback Walker. There's the mine. Okay, so next turn we can Ulamog these 2. So we'll have 10 mana next turn with mine. They Psycho Horizon Canopy. I would love an O-Stone Ravager. Okay, that's kind of annoying because they can just sack whatever we target. O-Stone's the best draw here, or another 1 ring. All right, play out a tower. So we have Ulamog. We have a lot of options here. We have Wormcoil, Karn. I kind of want to just like Wormcoil, Karn, shut off all their stuff, and they have to attack Karn. What does Karn get? Karn doesn't really get much. We can like plus on Karn and make them do stuff to it. So Wormcoil here, Karn here. Actually, let's Stirrings first. Maybe we can just find O-Stone. Another Ulamog. Do we need 3 Karns? I don't know if Ballista's really good. Everything's really good here. I really want an O-Stone. Let's just get Ulamog again. Ulamog's not really good on this board, so we're just gonna play out stuff to just kind of stymie what they're doing here. So I wonder if they can't sack enough stuff and make this big, right? I guess that's one consideration. We can just die in the air for... I don't think they can kill us in the air. And there's no point in getting bridge because they could just do everything and then add counters and attacks. Yeah, us having this like full grip, O-Stone was just the best draw and we just didn't see it. If we do get to live another turn, I mean, even another ring would have been great. So they have to do stuff now before like they untap and do attacks. I don't know, you guys let me know what you guys would have done here. Like we could Ulamog, target Arcbound, but if we do that, we target Arcbound and I guess Zabaz? Maybe that was the right play, because then they could attack, I guess. I'm not sure. Arcbound's just so good though. They sack Drum. Yeah, we might actually die because everything's going to go into Ozolith. Maybe we do these 2. I think we're just going to... Well, no, they sack their weight source, so they can't get this flying now. I mean, they could put all the counters... They could sack Hangerback and put them on these Thopters, I guess. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... I don't think they have lethal. I could be wrong though. They modular over to Hangerback Walker on Ragavan, I guess. I mean on Ravager. Maybe we should have... Oh man, maybe we should have just played out Karn first then. maybe that's the mistake. Play out Karn, make them, yeah, play out Karn, make them actually do stuff. 11, 12, 13. I think it's close. No, it's not close. And yeah, we messed up. That sucks. Yeah, just poor sequencing. We didn't think it through. Did they do it too quickly? Yeah, we messed up because now they have lethal. We have nothing. Yeah, so we should have played out the Karn, made them do stuff, and then we could have gotten bridge if they did this whole thing. Mistakes were made. All right, against this deck. Curse Totem, Haywire Might, double Haywire. I don't know if keep one in the board just in case. But always getting that. Karn's terrible in this. Relic's not that good. Unfortunate. Another Wormcoil for Relic. Yeah, we had that game. We totally threw that game. All right, let's see if we can do a little better here. Map. No green sources. No, we'll mulligan this one. All right, and we're rewarded. Throwback map. This is a good hand. Obviously, we have the Mirror Breaker here. Removal. Hardened Scales. Okay, that's scary. And it's crazy how like this deck can kill you. They just won like through Hardened Scales. All right, play out map. Hopefully, it's just like it's not patchwork. That's one reason to not play out map is to hold up Dismember for patchwork. I'm trying to think what we even get with Karn. I mean, bridge is like always the go-to. Hanger back. Okay. Trying to think if we care about dismembering that. I don't think so. One ring's pretty good. So there's Karn. Karn can't protect itself though. Karn. I think we just go one ring here because I don't want them to kill us with Inkmoth. And end of turn, we can just go get like, well, Besage, you can't really do it either because we don't have green. I just don't want to die to Inkmoth though because they could just go like, no, they have double Inkmoth. They could just go like Ravager, sack everything. I wonder if that would be a kill actually too. I think that would be a kill. If they have Ravager here and they go for the Inkmoth, we're dead this turn if we don't have Dismember. I mean, we have protection, but other than that, this is getting us further from bridge, but it's fine. Tower, play another ring. Probably gonna play ring Wormcoil, I'd imagine. I don't know if we're just like splurging here, but activate ring. Because we have protection, we can just do whatever. Definitely don't want to be drawing a lot of lands if we want to hide under bridge. We can be digging for and Ulamog. Like I wonder if they have to have the yeah, their hand is pretty disgusting. We're gonna have to dig for, I'm gonna dig for O-Stone. Like Karn is obviously good, but this is such a wide board that they can just kill it, and we don't have bridge to prevent that. So we can go mine. We'll see what we draw. Hopefully it's like weird being punished for having the one ring out. Maybe we can Karn, put a counter on hanger back. All right, they're sacking now. Oh, can they just kill us with, no, we messed up again. So we didn't know that they had the Ravager. They just had everything. So we just lose because then they just put everything on Ballista and just shoot us at upkeep. So they had everything. The only way we could have, I guess, won is playing Karn sooner. Yeah, so we just, I guess to play around Ravager is the only way. Yeah, we just lose that upkeep. I don't think there's anything we can draw into. And then they just ping us. Yeah, man. They had the nuts and then we didn't play the most optimally around that too. But they didn't have the Ravager on board when we were kind of thinking about things. But if we played Karn, they just kill it anyway. And then they do the same thing. So if we go, but I mean, they'd have to attack if we play, instead of playing the ring, I guess we play Karn, Wormcoil. All right, round 4 on the play. And we'll keep this. We have 2 of the 3 Tron pieces. We have some dig, we have some removal. Yeah, I definitely could have played that better. Definitely don't have the most experience in that matchup. And yeah, but yeah, play Karn out, play Wormcoil. It sucks like that they had everything, but I mean, it is what it is. All right, we'll sacrifice Sphere, play Stirrings, get a tower, play Star, and pass. So they have Flooded Strand, so this could be anything. This is what happens when you don't play for a while too and you're just rusty. All right, Rogren Triome, maybe Beans, 100% Beans. All right, so this is a potentially good matchup for us. All right, we have Tron. What does Karn get us? Oh, nope. Oh, that was close. What the hell? Oh, my sideboard, my God. Like, what am I doing here? So we have Karn to go get Sundering Titan. That's like the most obvious. Play Karn. I guess we should have cycled Star too, but we could always, let's cycle Star, I guess. Why not? A little late. I didn't know if I wanted to keep the green source, but we can just get a green source here with Talisman. Play that. Get Sundering Titan. So even if we play Sundering Titan and kill 2 of their lands, that's like fine. I wonder if they're just going to play a fetch and pass though, because they can't really beat Sundering Titan. This deck can't. All right, they're going to start digging, I guess. Oh, they can kill Karn. Okay, that's fine. I mean, hopefully they play a land we can blow up. All right, we're going to keep Relic open too, just in case it does come to decking. You know what's funny though is, I guess, nah, whatever. I know I said what I said, but whatever. I'm gonna make them, I mean, if they want to hold off play on a land, we're just gonna play a threat. Like, yeah, they could Solitude those, I guess, but we're developing our board and they're not. All right. Are they really gonna keep playing 2 mana? They Besage you the tower, spicy. All right, well, we're gonna get a forest. They're gonna play a land and they're gonna cry. Oh, it's a fetch land. We have another Karn. They should only have 1 Besage you. I'm trying to think like if I want to bait it out by like not playing a Tron piece, but I don't know if that's the right play. Could Haywire Might their Beanstalk at 7 or at 9 mana. There's like a million plays we can do. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think if I want to be cheeky and like play Power Plant, pass, make a construct. They do some stuff. I don't think there's anything they can do that we care about. They could just kill Karn. I guess we'll just get coding and keep them off if they want. Now they're going to be stuck on 1 mana. I mean, they could always just like Fury this away. I just want to get more than just 2 lands though. I don't know if that's too greedy or not. But again, we're developing our board and they're just like chilling and they're not going to crack this. Oh, they are. Okay. So they're still going to be stuck on 2 lands. They got a Zagoth. Black, green. I don't think it really matters too much. They can just play like another land. All right. So they do have the binding, so it's not going to matter. If they take Karn, sure. Play Steam Vents. Oh, shoot. I didn't make a construct. Just clicking through things way too quickly. So why'd they shock that in? I'm not sure why they shocked. Like, what do they have that they... So we're going to lose a forest, I guess. Love an O-Stone. All right, this gains a 7 life. All right, so when ETBs or leaves, we get to kill everything. They've exiled. They've exiled Omnath and float a forest, sure. What if there's a way we can... So white... I wonder if we can keep our forest here. Yeah, we're going to be able to keep our forest, so that's pretty funny. Not that we have much going on, but it's okay. Probably could have cycled this. We might cycle this end of turn. God the Shrine. Tap. All right. Yeah, we'll cycle this end of turn. Come on, threats. 10, 11, 12. See if they have the 3rd binding. That would be annoying, but they can't cast that anyway. No, they have Solitude. God, they've had all the Solitudes. Is that the 3rd one? ETB. Ping them for 7. Ping, ping. And we don't have to put this in exile because we already have one in exile. We already have a sideboard one. All right, so they evoke Solitude. Is that 2? I feel like they've used a lot more. All right, they have no lands, so that's good. We have just a lot of threats, but definitely need to draw them. A little flooded here, the opposite, having the opposite problem. Well, that is pretty awesome. So we get to put a fate counter on this. Nice, okay. So we would have put a fate counter on this, popped O-Stone, had Karn, and just started nuking them again. All right, so in this matchup, let's see. Everything's pretty good in this matchup. Relics aren't the greatest. It's good if they... I don't think the game's going to get long enough to where they deck themselves. Hopefully not. We can bring in the Haywire Mites. And so they might bring in... We didn't really see if they had Inevitable Betrayal, which can get Ulamog, which would be annoying, so that we'd have to board these out. They also have Commandeers, potentially, which is a reason to board out these Karns. Like Wormcoil isn't the greatest because they have Solitudes. Metamorph, maybe? It all depends. If they have Commandeers and everything, then we're just screwed regardless. Oh, this is a hand. We're going to mulligan this hand. All right, we'll keep this, obviously. Turn 3 Tron, put back Sylvan Scrying, and Stirrings or Star? We can go turn 1 Star, probably Stirrings. Pretty good hand. If we can, it's like a turn 4 Sundering Titan. Most likely you're going to draw another land. So they could have Charmaw, Crumble to Dust. They have a lot of ways at us blowing up our lands. Beseiju. They get a Steam Vents. Not a Triumph. They have one in hand. Okay, that makes sense. Chromatic Sphere. We'll cycle this into a map. I guess we'll play this all out. Play out everything. Next turn we have Tower into Karn. Hoping they don't have like Force Negation or Commandeer. Is this going to be a Shardless? They do have the Charmaw. So this is what we're afraid of, but fortunately we do have a backup here. Let's see if they have 2 Charmaws. All right, we'll pass. Hopefully they blow up. If they have another one, they blow up the tower. So this is why they kept this hand. They wanted, they had the Charmaws and it's like on the play, this is fantastic. They just need to keep it up. Like if this is Crumble, then we're just gonna be really, really sad. And it's like you just lose to these insane sideboard starts. Shock and Temple Guard. They revealed another Charmaw. Fortunately, they didn't cast it, so that's good. All right, they're gonna get in for 4. Would love an O-Stone here. Or, well, no. I'm trying to think what I want. I don't know, just something, I guess. This will go get a power plant, though. Wormcoil Engines, not bad. Get Sundering Titan. Trying to think if I want green for anything. I guess we can cycle this. No, okay. So we have a backup Karn. We have the... So hoping they don't have Charmaw or Crumble or something. Fury, okay. That's best case scenario. If they Fury, they hit us for 6. We go to 10. I guess they're just like we're gonna take 6 again. Like we have to cast Sundering Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we leave them with the island? No, definitely leave them with the island. And then this blocks Fury. If they have, well, if they have Solitudes, they could have Solitude, end of turn, and then we just lose. Or Force Negate. Ugh, okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's game. So if we played Wormcoil there, so they're on the play. The Charmaw really helped them out there. It set us back a turn. It's kind of a little awkward there. They had a little bit of everything. So they have Force of Vigor. I mean, that's something good to bring in, obviously. All right, on the play this time. We can do better than this. One land, really nothing. We can do better. All right, this is Public Mulligan to 6. We'll keep this. We have turn 3 Tron. Get rid of this. And I guess Ulamog will keep Karn for Sundering Titan again. On the play, this is a lot better because I can't Charmaw us off of Tron. Oh, even draw it. Okay. Let's play out the mine. Play Summon Scrying. Get a tower, assuming that if they have Boseiju or something, well, if they have Boseiju, they're going to just blow this up. So we don't have a green source anyway, so we might as well just use this. There's like an argument for keeping Summon Scrying in hand in case they Boseiju or Charma us, but we still don't have the green source. So hopefully they just go like Bean-go. And I mean, hopefully they don't. No, they have the Boseiju in hand. That's so lame. They have one Boseiju in the deck too. What the heck? Oh, just ice. Okay. Much better. Much better. That's a close one. They're good Sundering Titan. Play out Sphere. All right, so next turn we have just the 2 best cards in our deck, as long as they don't blow up anything. They have 1 turn. All right, they Fury Ray Karn. It's so interesting that I guess that they do this because it's like, whatever. I don't know. They don't have like a Bean in play. Come on, no Boseiju. I mean, we can, actually, if we were going to play out Titan here, yeah, that's kind of a mistake. We should have played out Saga. Oh, well, that's pretty hilarious, actually. We're still going to Titan. They're going to Solitude it. That's fine. Or Binding it, whatever. What's hilarious too is we can take our time now with, like if they play lands, we can just cast Ulamog and just wipe them again. But yeah, we definitely should have played out Saga so that way we have something ticking instead of wasting a tower here. It also lets them know that if they do blow something up, it's not the tower. Well, that's nice. Play this. So we still get this, and now we get to blow up their planes. They have 2 things they need to Solitude now, which is impossible. Yeah, this is disgusting. I feel like I want to screenshot. So if we lose from this point, no lands. They have an artifact token here. They could like Solitude stuff. They could pitch Solitude and they concede. Nice screenshot. All right, I'm sad. We should be 3-1 right now, but we played horrible in this match. But all right, let's get to the last match. All right, welcome to the final match. And I think we're going to keep this hand. We have 2 Tron pieces, a lot of payoffs here, and we can kind of ramp into stirrings into finding the 3rd piece. So I think this is fine. Again, we're trying to figure out how to operate on this with this kind of version. And I guess we're against E-Tron, which should be a favorable matchup, typically. Power plant and pass. So they're going to see they're either on the mirror or most likely not the mirror because nobody plays E-Tron anymore. Matter Reshaper? Mindstone. Okay. So they could still Karn us if they go, I guess they can't really. All right, we'll go Tower, Talisman, Stirrings, get Karn. For some reason, I thought we already had Tron. Oh no, what did we bottom? Oh no, I forget what we had. Oh, that's a mistake. Sorry guys. For some reason I thought we had Tron, so I was like, oh, we have Karn, we get Tron. I mean, we can still play Karn out as long as they don't have Thought Knots here. Hopefully we didn't throw back a mine. All right, they have their own Karn. Oh no. Oh, they ticked up. Power plant or mine? And that's brutal. Okay. I forget what it was that we got, but I guess it doesn't matter because they had their own Karn. They tick down. They get a coding. Okay. They play Matter Reshaper. They coding a land. That's fine. Man, we still can't play our own Karn now. But now we just lose. No. Man, that's so unfortunate. We can't even activate Relic. We needed to play our own Karn and like tick up. We're just like a turn behind. We need to like draw exactly mine, I guess. We have like 1 turn. The play versus draw is obviously super important in the mirror. I guess any land does it unless they have Thought Knots here. 5 mana. We just need any land. Child's on 1. Okay. They have really good E-Tron start. Any land? Ugh, nah, we just lose. All right, play draw, man. All right, Relics out. Haywire Mites in. Worm Coil over what? Relic, I guess. All right, on the play this time. And now we know we need to keep like a decent hand. Is this like decent enough? Like dig. Like I don't even think this hand's very good even if we hit Tron. Basically the same, a little better, I guess. We'll try this because I don't want to go to 4. I guess that. No, this is just pretty much whoever gets Karn on the battlefield first, as you guys saw. If they didn't have Karn, we just win that straight up, or at least stall it out a little more. We just need to hit mine to get lucky, but we didn't. We go tower, map. Okay. So I feel like they're going to have turn 3 Tron before us, which is going to be sad unless we get super lucky. That's a start. Just need to hit scrying. I'm not going to crack this now just in case we hit a scrying. We definitely need that green source. All right, that's good. It's not the worst. Wrong Tron piece. Tower. Thought Knots here. We just need to rip tower, man. So they take Karn here, I would imagine. No, they took O-Stone. We'll replay O-Stone. Just need a tower. Tower wins it. If they go Karn, we just like lose then. These are like the lows of playing. We just had the highs last game and now it's like absolutely nothing. 2 mana, Child's on 1. Yep. I mean, so that really limits our stuff there. We're going to draw 1 drop here, right? Yeah, I mean, short of our draws being very poor, theirs have been, I mean, it sucks too, because like they're not doing anything special. It's just we're doing absolute nothing, so it makes them look a lot better. But it doesn't help that we're not doing anything. Stone Brain. They're kind of like, what? What are these draws? Stone Brain, name Urza's Tower. Yeah, they're drawing really, I mean, again, I just said they're not drawing well, but like this is, for E-Tron, this is like the nuts for them. They don't have to go tall, they're just going super disruptive. Whale, Thought-Knot Seer, Chalice. And if we don't get lucky and draw a tower, which we're not going to anymore, we just need to draw like a land. Land, they play mines too. Another Thought-Knot Seer, Chalice on 2. Do much, come on. All right, we're just gonna scoop, because even if we draw a land, it doesn't do anything. All right, so that was very, very unlucky last match. All right, so that was Mono Green Tron with this version in Modern. This version felt like okay. I don't know. I didn't notice too much of a difference with like not having stars and kind of having these kind of wonky numbers geared towards the current meta. Like you guys saw, some of the games we crushed, others, it just like didn't matter. Like that last game we did absolutely nothing and just nothing mattered. I definitely could have been better in the scales matchup, but underestimated our opponent. And I mean, they also drew pretty well, but we had the answers, didn't work out too well. But yeah, this version, it's fine. It's Tron. Like you can pretty much do whatever and just kind of hope to get there. Overall though, I probably will change. I kind of like my version better. Probably change some numbers about, but we didn't get to face Scam, which is primarily what the dismembers were for. And then Relics, we didn't see any graveyard decks. So other than that, it's Tron. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and we'll see you next time. Peace.